Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Andy Ruzicka, and we are talking about the Metro Theater Company's production of Ghost. It's based on the best-selling novel by Jason Reynolds. And joining me in the studio are two members of the cast, Carl Overly Jr. and Jarris L. Williams. Thanks so much for coming and taking, again, as I said to Julia, I mean, you guys had a performance this morning and a performance throughout the rest of the week. So you guys got to be exhausted today.
Yeah, it's a good exhaustion though. Yeah,
it's a good workload.
Yeah.
So out of trouble.
Right. So Jarris, what role do you play in the show, and can you talk about that role?
I play Castle Cranshaw, who is Ghost. His nickname is Ghost. But really, Castle is he's a really wonderfully complex character, which I love. He's a young man. He's 13, and he joins a track team where he finds some really much needed guidance in his life.
Were you a track star in high school?
I wouldn't go as far as calling myself a track star, but I did show up on the track and race. I was present.
Okay, we'll take that. It helps for the role, definitely. Carl, what part do you play?
I play Coach Brody, and he is the coach of City Defenders track team, which is a local track team, and he also was a track runner himself, and he meets Ghost and sees Ghost and is like, there's something about this kid, and he also has another kind of connection with Ghost as far as his past and issues that he's dealt with. He kind of sees the same thing in Ghost, and he kind of tries to focus Ghost to use that energy and things that he's went through to further his track career. Yeah.
So a question for you both, but I'll start with you, Jarris. When you read the source material, what feeling did you get? Did it speak to you, and then you had to audition?
I actually read the book after I auditioned.
Okay.
Because the audition was like 9 or 10 months ago. But I read the book, and I was just really struck by, like how Julia said, Jason's voice and the Ghost's voice. You know, he was. I apologize, just touched my mic. But Ghost's voice is so vivid, and he really, really took command of telling his own story, which I think is the most important thing about this play, as far as I'm concerned, is being responsible to the story, and by telling my own by telling Ghost's story, Ghost telling his own story, it empowers kids like him to tell their stories. Yeah.
Excellent. Carl, how did you feel about the material?
I, like Jarris, read the book after the audition, but I just really, after reading it and trying to figure out Coach and everything, it just, reading about Coach, it reminded me of coaches that I had, and it's reminded me of coaches that I still see today who, really are there for the kids and want to give them every opportunity and encourage them, but also has that tough love with the kids, which I thought was really important. Yeah.
So it's a 70-minute play, no intermission, and it ends with a question and answer session. Is it the first time either one of you has had a play where you answer questions from the audience afterwards?
It's the first time I have. Yes, and I think it's a very important part of the production, and I'm glad that we do it after every show. And these kids are thinkers. They're big time thinkers. They have questions. They are super engaged, and it just makes me want to be better for every show. Yeah.
Carl, does any of their questions do they have ever questions specifically about your character, and does it change your perspective at all about the play?
Yeah, they do. A lot of times they have questions that you don't really expect. As a coach, I would get a lot of, are you a real coach? But then they'll throw a curveball and ask a question that you maybe didn't even think that they noticed that was going on in the show, and it makes you, be on your feet and have to answer it as honestly as you can.
So it's set in the present. Is it easier for you as an actor to try to deal with something that you're dealing with in present day?
I think so, for this role specifically for me, because my childhood was very recent. So it being set right now, I understand what it's like, in a way, to be a child in the 21st century in America, in an urban setting. And it's really, really, really difficult. And yeah. Yes, so yes, the short answer is yes.
Well, we're out of time. That goes by so quick. But thanks so much for being here, and good luck throughout the rest of the run.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Metro Theater Company presents Ghost, a co-commission between Metro Theater Company and the Nashville Children's Theater. It's a rolling world premiere. It's based on the award-winning novel by New York Times best-selling author Jason Reynolds. It's showing February 7th, which is through right now, through March 1st at the Grandel Theater located at 3610 Grandel Square. Tickets are available now through Metro Tix. You can call them at 314-534-1111, or for more information, you can call 314-932-7414, or visit them online at metroplays.org. There's more STL Live after this, though. Don't go anywhere.